What kind of problem do the Japanese have with the fun parts? Being in a hentai or even Japanese porn, sometimes they censor it with some blurry vision or whatever it is, or pixels, and sometimes they don't. What's the point of that? I never understood that, why they have to censor it. Hentai and even Japanese porn is, even in Japan, is mostly watched by older teenagers and even adults. They know how it looks down there. They are not little kids. They have the fun probably themselves. So why the hell censor it? I never understood it. But let's take a look at GO.TO. The story revolves around a young man named Takashi that has a caring girlfriend. But when it comes to the dirty work, he seems unable to perform. He also seems disinterested in the relationship altogether. But one day, he coincidentally sees his beautiful, really beautiful teacher Misaki in the same train as he being groped. What disturbed him was that she seemed to like it. But he quickly found out that such an, let's call it, adventure was what he actually needed, even though he thought it was wrong to do so in the beginning. Both have their adventures together in the train and in the library, since those events gave him the power to perform. But it could as well be that the teacher was so damn hot that his Johnny finally could be activated. Who knows? But from all of this, both Takeshi and his girlfriend called Tomomi continued those adventures after Misaki said, "No more." Yes, that was basically it. Story is nothing special, but I would say it is interesting enough to keep you watching it until the end. And let's face it, adventures on the train are awesome! Or in risky places like public libraries. You are seeing the pictures, and in some of those, you have seen Misaki-sensei. Just look at her, she is a beauty! But be warned, later on she lets her hair down, and that can cause a serious boner for some people. Tomomi looks okay, but forget her! Just look at Misaki, damn it! Or look at Takashi if you prefer men, but if you prefer women, just look at Misaki! The actual fun now comes into play. Going all the way on a train, that doesn't happen. But the finger game is good enough for me. The fun itself is performed fully natural, and you will see the more sensual side than anything else, and one-on-one always outside of the boring bedroom. Hentai typically have the copy and paste movements where you sometimes can clearly see where it was edited to repeat the whole movements again, almost on a loop. But in GO.TO, you'll see none of that. The movements are not copy and paste. They go frame by frame and are perfectly smooth. And when they speak during the action, which doesn't happen all that often, they actually speak and don't just open their mouths wide open and close it again like idiots. And all of this is held together because of the very good animation, considering that it is from 2001. Together with the slow but very fitting background music, you have here a fairly good hentai, and the studio showed how much they cared for this one. Sadly, it's just one episode, but I think the single episode is glorious, just for Misaki alone. Go watch it right now, you have nothing to lose here.